Welcome back. In this module, we'll work with calendars. Project starts with some default working and non-working days. When you start a new project, this is one of the first things that you will set up. In the Enterprise and Project Online settings, Enterprise calendars are typically defined and you will use those with your schedules. Otherwise, we have to manage them individually for each project. Let's look at the default settings in Project 2016. So I'll go to File, heading to the Backstage. And from the Backstage, I'm looking for Options. And then in the Options dialog box, I'm looking for the Schedule category. And from Schedule, you'll see that there's a default start time, default end time, and these can easily be edited. And what you would typically expect to see here, 8 hours a day, 40 for the week, and 20 for the month, right? And so these are all editable for this particular project. And I'll hit cancel there. Now, when you're working with Microsoft Project and we start to think about calendars, we need to think about the project's calendar, or what's known as the base calendar. And so we can get to that base calendar from the Project tab under Change Working Time. We'll click on Change Working Time. And from the Change Working Time dialog box, you'll see right from the top, it says For Calendar. And then it says Standard Project Calendar. So this is basically the indication that this particular project is using this standard calendar. And you might have gone into the project information area and seen that same indication that this particular project is using this standard calendar. So this is essentially where we edit this particular calendar. And so you'll see the date, obviously the month and the year. There's a legend over on the left-hand side to provide us with more information about what's going on within the calendar. Now from here, you'll notice that there is an area down at the bottom that says exceptions. This is essentially where we will set things like company holidays. And so if I scroll down, and I'm just going to find myself here in July, we'll pick on the 4th of July, and if I click on that, you'll notice that on the right-hand side here, it says working time for this particular date and shows just a standard 8 to 12 date. It's just the default work week on the calendar. And so based on what I have selected, it's basically telling me what the working time is for that particular day. So when I click on the 4th of July and click down into name here, this is where I basically will name the what they call exception, or what is called exception within your calendar. So if I type in 4th of July and just tab it over, you'll see that, and then I can click right on the start date and it changes the formatting of that particular date in the calendar. If I click away from that, you'll notice just the coloration there telling me that that's an exception day. And I'll click OK. Hey guys, thanks for checking out our videos. Please subscribe to get updates on Project Online, the new project for web, and other interesting and fun topics. So look forward to seeing you, and we'll be pushing some more videos up. So subscribe and check out the next video.